The Kanunda Emu Flat Railway is a small imaginary section of main line somewhere in South Australia in the year 1984. We'll start our tour in the double-ended staging yard. This end, called Cooper, represents Adelaide, the capital city of South Australia and the headquarters of Australian National. Train 313, the Down Mt Gambier goods, departs Cooper after having travelled from Mile End Yard in Adelaide. 313 enters the layout through Garage Tunnel and heads upgrade to Kanunda. Kanunda is the main station on the layout. It has a yard for making up the branch line trains, a goods shed with a crane, there's a container crane and an oil dealer. On the other side of the main line, we see the Kanunda engine shed with a 500 class loco out front and a wagon repair track. At the other end of Kanunda, there is a wheat silo, flour mill, cold store and a cattle pen. 313 departs Kanunda, passes over Bindi Creek and heads down grade on the single track main line and into High Mountain Tunnel. High Mountain was constructed using plaster-soaked paper towels over chicken wire. The next location down the line is Sandymount Switch, where the line to Marinalgo branches off. Marinalgo is a small branch line terminus with a firewood dealer, cattle pen, silos and goods shed. After 313 has emerged from High Mountain Tunnel, it passes Con's Choice Produce as it arrives at Wooldowie. As well as Con's Choice, the town of Wooldowie has a goods shed, silos, cattle pen and a station with a low-level platform as opposed to the high-level one at the Kanunda passenger station. The Down Mt Gambier goods departs Wooldowie and once again crosses Bindi Creek before entering Long Cut. I tint the plaster, when I'm doing landforms, I tint the plaster with oxide colouring. The ground cover is simply dyed sawdust. The track is Pico Code 100. The KNEFR uses lens DCC for control. Controls for the Pico twin coil point motors are set into the fascia near the relevant point, so there are no actual control panels on the layout. Here are the car cards and waybills at Kanunda. The next location down the line is Djemba Junction, where the branch line to Myrtle Springs heads off through the backdrop into staging. Also under construction is one of the structures that I built from beer carton card. After leaving Long Cut, 313 passes through Djemba Junction. This train becomes the Melbourne Jet after the leading loco has been changed in staging during an operating session. 313 is now arriving at Emu Flat. At Emu Flat there is a goods shed, a crane. The tall signal on the high level platform is a train order signal that I plan to replace with a prototypical looking semaphore eventually. Also at Emu Flat there are wheat silos, and behind those cattle cars a cattle pen. The daily stone train is shunted to Penston Quarry from Emu Flat. Penston Quarry is built from a Walters kit. There is a rake of hoppers loaded with limestone in Penston Quarry. The quarry face is made of quartz crystals set in plaster. .313 departs Emu Flat and is now heading for Foster, the other end of the staging yard. 313 passes through Big Bend Cutting and both bridges on 5 Mile Creek. On its way to Foster. Once reaching this end of staging, the train is either heading to the southeast of the state or over the border into Victoria and onto Melbourne. Thanks for watching.